So I don't know about you, but I'm feeling particularly sore and tired after all these classes. So we're gonna start our warm-up up a little slower and then kind of transition into a higher pace. So let's go into like a squat stance, maybe a little wider than a squat. Take your right arm overhead, grab that wrist, and then just pull all the way over, feeling a nice side body stretch. And then coming all the way around and down. And as you come up the other side, switch arms. So now we're grabbing the left wrist, keeping your chest forward, feeling that nice side body stretch, swooping down, pausing in the center, and then coming up around for that right arm. We're gonna do this one more time each side. Can you go a little deeper? And then around, pause for a hot second, come to the left. Everything is so tight and sore. Good, then come down to the center. Drop into a bottom of a squat, driving those elbows into your knees, kind of wiggling back and forth. Placing your hands on the floor, reaching your hips high. And then down to the bottom of your squat, wiggling back and forth. Up high. Kind of going at your own pace here. If you want to go quicker than me, go for it. If you want to hang out longer at the bottom of your squat, that's okay too. Good. So finish off wherever you are. Go ahead and stand up. We're going to go pistol glutes. So taking your right foot, crossing it over your left knee, reaching forward, feeling a nice stretch through that right hip and outer glute. We have split squats today. And we're just gonna alternate these at our own pace. We also have our handstand work today, handstand push-ups, hold, shoulder taps, all that good stuff. And then I admit, you know, writing workouts, there's some days where I'm like, I'm super excited to do this. And then there's some days where I'm like, haha, that was an awesome workout to write. I'm not gonna take class today, but I actually have to take the class today. And that might be our workout today, I'm just saying. Let's go ahead onto the floor. Arms stretched out wide, we're going scorpions. So bending your knee, reaching that foot towards your opposite hand, warming up through your spine. If this is the first productive thing you've done today, then this is a good way to kind of wake up and get the day started. If it's your midday break, same thing, just stretching out. One more, and then come into our Spider-Man lunge that we always do. This time, let's go right foot in front. Go ahead, take that right arm behind you and reach for your left foot to try to get a nice quad stretch and hip flexor stretch. If you can't reach, that's okay. You can just bend your knee and try to open up through that stretch. Chest proud, looking over that shoulder. Good, let's switch sides. So we're gonna take our left foot forward into that Spider-Man lunge. You're gonna take your left hand, reach it back, bend that right knee, try to find that foot. Oh man. And then looking over that left shoulder, feeling a nice stretch through your whole body here. Good. And release that leg. Final stretch we're gonna do here is into a downward facing dog. So pedaling out your calves, getting a nice calf stretch here. So if you need to make your body longer to get a better stretch, you can do that. Good. Couple more. And jump your feet to your hands. Let's go into some air squats. These squats should feel pretty good. I actually feel a lot better after those. So JC over here was giving me a hard time that I never stretch. And he expects me to stretch at the end, which we'll do some stretching at the end too, but I thought I'd add it to the beginning as well. And let's do some sprawls. So jumping to a plank, jumping in and up, starting to get the blood flowing, that jumping motion. If we don't jump, you're walking in and out. That's fine too. Good. then let's do some lunges, reverse lunges. So stepping backwards, alternating legs at your own pace. What I want you to focus on is weight is in the heel of that front foot. Good. And last thing to warm up, go ahead, either take your backpack or your dumbbell, hold it like a dumbbell. You're gonna press straight overhead. Just warming up these shoulders. Good. When you press overhead, biceps by your ears, core is nice and tight. So make sure that backpack is directly over the center of your body. If you have dumbbells, those biceps are by your ears, dumbbells by the center, or your ears, center of your body, center of your head. There we go, let's go 2 more presses. Good, and relax. So like I said, we have split squats and we have handstands. So we are gonna start with our split squats. We have 1 minute each leg. Reminder, your toe is gonna be on a chair, your couch, a coffee table, whatever you want. You're gonna hop forward and you're gonna sit down and back, all right? That's our first movement. If you can't do that, you can do this in place on the floor, but keeping your legs in the same place. Our handstands, what that looks like is hands on the floor, feet on the bench, and you can walk your hands as close to that chair as you feel comfortable. If you don't feel comfortable going upside down, you don't have to. You are going to be in a plank, all right? So as we always do in these 2 Strong at Home classes, we've got a minute of work, 30 seconds of rest, and we're gonna alternate back and forth. So our first minute, place that right foot on your bench, left foot hops out. We're staying on this leg the whole time. 3, 2, 1, and go. If you want to make this harder, you can always make it harder by grabbing a weight and holding that weight. But I want you to think about sending your shoulders down and back like you're sliding down a wall. So we're not leaning forward, we're not pressing on our leg, down and back. And then find something that's comfortable on your foot, whether you're putting your whole foot on the bench or maybe just your toes. See what feels best. We're halfway through these lunges here. Good. See how low you can get, driving up through that heel. Right now we'll be driving up through the left heel. Good. Whole minute on this leg, then we'll switch. 10 more seconds. Last 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Awesome. So if you're kicking up to a handstand, you're just gonna hold your handstand. Otherwise, we're gonna hold on the chair in our modified handstand, or you're gonna hold plank. All right? So our first minute is just a hold. I'm gonna cue you through this. So let's go ahead, put our feet on our chair, coffee table, couch, and right now we're in this elevated plank. Start to walk your hands back. Our minute starts now. Push your chest through. So your chest is going through your hands. The further you walk your hands, the harder. And you're actively pushing yourself away from the floor. Good. Breathing here. If you need a rest, take that quick rest. Maybe the blood rushes to your head. A few breathers and then right back up. Good. Staying strong through your shoulders. Push that floor away like you're trying to keep it down. Awesome. 25 seconds left. Active in the core, active in the shoulders. There we go, guys. 15 more seconds. Push that floor away. Don't let it come up. That's the tension you're creating. You're driving the floor down. 2, 1, and rest. Whew. All right. Split squats. Let that blood come down from our heads. So this time, our left leg is It's going on the chair, our right leg is standing. Fun fact, I really don't know my rights from lefts, and it's a problem. Even now, still can't tell. All right, 7 seconds. So we're going all on this leg. Ready? 2, 1, and go. Sliding your shoulders down, straight down. Good. Weight stays in the heel. So if you need to jump your foot out to create more space, do that. You want a nice 90-degree angle here. Good. Up and down in these lunges. Once again, if you want to add weight and hold your weight, I will never say no to a challenge. 30 more seconds. But I will tell you that we're going to get a little more explosive in the final round of these split squats. Good. And our handstands will progress each round as well. 15 more seconds here. You should be feeling this in your right glute, your right quad. Maybe your left quad is also on fire a bit. We're gonna give me one more lunge here and rest. All right, next up with our handstands, we're going shoulder taps. So you're gonna tap your opposite shoulder, or you're just gonna lift your hand up like a marching sensation. If you're in plank, you're doing plank shoulder taps. If you're on the wall, you're doing this on the wall. So, hands on the floor, feet on your bench. Start to walk your hands up. We're going in 3, 2, 1, and shoulder taps. So we're being extra careful here, shifting our weight onto that one hand. If that's too much, try elevated plank shoulder taps. All right? Otherwise, stay in that handstand. Engage your core, push your floor away. Let's crush these. Here we go. Time to try something new, build some new skills here. 30 more seconds. Head stays through. Awesome, guys. Keep going at a nice steady pace on these shoulder taps. Take a break if you need. We have 15 more seconds. Whew. All right. Can you make that handstand a little more challenging maybe? Good, 5 seconds. 2, 1, and rest. All right. As promised, our split squats are gonna get a little more difficult. We're gonna make it a jumping split squat, or you can stay regular. So what it'll look like, you're gonna go down, up, and balance, down and up. We're gonna go 30 seconds on one, 30 on the other. If you can't, just go regular. Here we go. 2, 1, and go. So down, jump up, down, and jump up. Good, getting a little more of that explosive power through our legs. If you're not jumping, we are going 30 and 30. Totally cool. Good. Last 10 seconds here. Then we're gonna switch sides. 3, 2, 1. Quick switch. Swap out those feet as fast as you can and get right into that other side of our jumping split squats. Same thing, keep that chest proud, shoulders back, jump up and out of that foot on the floor, 10 seconds. Here we go, 2, 1, and rest. Final one, we've got handstand push-ups. So, we are gonna come into our handstand position. You're gonna knock out a push-up. I want you to think about making a triangle. So your head is gonna come forward in between your hands. Elbows are gonna drive back. So let's get set up for this. 5 seconds, start walking back. 2, 1, and go. So head comes forward, elbows go back. If that's too much, you can do an elevated push-up, all right? Or go back to your shoulder taps. but we're working those handstand push-ups here, making that triangle nice, slow, and controlled. Good. Keep your lats engaged. Spin your elbows to the back wall here. Head to the floor. Awesome. Full extension at the top. Good. 20 seconds, guys. If you need a rest, shake it out. We've got 15 more seconds. There we go. 5. Give me one more. 3, 2, 1. Time. All right. Gonna get my chair out of the way. So, like I said, in my 10 years of writing workouts, there's always some that I'm like, I'm glad I don't have to do that. Today I wrote that, but I have to do it. So let's do this together, all 31 of us. All right, 15 minutes. We've got 5 time intervals. Each time interval is going to get bigger, kind of. Our reps get bigger. Our 3 movements: thrusters, burpees over our thruster object, and V-ups. So for the first 2.5 minutes, 5 thrusters, 5 V-ups, 5 burpees over your backpack. As many rounds as you can. I'm feeling nice, so we get a 30-second rest. Then the next 2.5 minutes, 10 thrusters, 10 V-ups, 10 burpees over your backpack. As many rounds as you can. 30-second rest, then 15, same thing, 20, 25. How are we feeling about this? Excited, right? Who said they didn't like 15 minutes of thrusters, burpees, and V-ups? So, quick movement review. Thrusters. You're gonna squat down, press overhead, all right? That is a thruster. For your burpees, that object lays on the floor. I'm doing a burpee, I'm jumping over. That's 1. All right? V-ups. I'm all the way down, all the way up, or I'm doing a tuck up. All right? It's only 2.5 minutes of work. You're not gonna die and you're here because it's fun. All right, team, let's do this. You only have to work for 2.5 minutes because we get a 30-second rest. So I think that's being kind. 5 thrusters, 5 V-ups, 5 burpees in 3, 2, 1, let's go. 5 thrusters. Good. This first round will be awesome. Good. Then we got our burpees. You can always step over your object, that's okay. And then V-ups or tuck-ups. Leading with your shoulders, getting them all the way off the mat. We're just going for 5s, the whole 2.5 minutes. This is gonna be the best round. There we go. Nice. Get through all these movements. Once you're done with one, you're on to the next. 1 more minute, here we go. We get a rest, guys. Know that. Every time we get a rest. Coming up on our final 20 seconds. Give it to me all the way to the end. Tuck-ups look like this. If you need to do tuck-ups or V-ups, you can always do a crunch. 2, 1, rest. All right. So, first interval's down. Next up, we've got 10 thrusters, 10 burpees over our backpack, 10 V-ups. Grab some water. Going in 10. We are all starting back at thrusters. Doesn't matter where you finished. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 10 thrusters. Sit that butt back. Weight is in the heels. Get low in your squat. Squeeze your butt to drive that object overhead. Just like our warm-up. Biceps by your ears. Burpees, you can come to a plank or all the way down. 2 feet together, step or jump. Here we go. Doing 10s just means fewer rounds. Nice. We've got a minute 20. Keep it up. We're gonna end on a strong note since we have the weekend to rest. Lead with your shoulders on those V-ups or tuck-ups. Final minute. All right. I love thrusters. Said everyone, everywhere. Good. Push your feet into the floor. Use your glutes to power your weight overhead. "20 seconds. Awesome, guys. 15 seconds, then we get a break. So don't quit on me now. All the way to the end. I see you, even though I can't see you. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right, our next round. We've got 15 thrusters, 15 over the backpack burpees, and 15 V-ups. Let's see how many rounds we can get in these 2.5 minutes. 10 seconds, boy, 30 seconds goes by fast. 15 thrusters. 3, 2, 1, let's do it. All 15, down and up. Good. Head through at the top. Good, try to get them all unbroken without stopping, all 15. Nice. All right. 15 burpees. You can jump or step, whatever is best for you. Here we go, coming up on 1 more minute. Good. All right, then we got V-ups or tuck-ups. 40 seconds. Tuck up looks like this, leading with your shoulders, sitting all the way up tall. Reaching for your toes if you're going V up. "20 seconds. All right, 7 seconds, finish it off. 3, 2, 1, and rest. So for our final 2 rounds, our 20s and our 25s, wherever you leave off on your 20s, let's say you leave off on 15 out of 20 V-ups. When we go to 25, you'll start at 15 V-ups, but instead of going to 20, you'll go to 25, all right? So our last 2 rounds, because we won't be able to finish it, will be more of a rolling flow. But today, right now, in 3 seconds, we all have 20 thrusters. 2, 1, go, 20s. If you finish the 20s, I want to hear from you. Don't be shy. Can you go a little faster? It's only 2.5 minutes at a time. All right, thrusters into burpees. 20s. Nice, guys. One at a time. Just trying to keep moving. That was halfway for me. I'm right back down. Here we go, 40 seconds. I think I have 2 left. 15 seconds. Get whatever you can done, 10 seconds. This is where you're gonna start. 2, 1, rest. Holy cow. All right, so I did 3 of my 20 V-ups. So I'm gonna start at 4 out of 25 V-ups. Then I'll do 25 thrusters and 25 burpees. Good news is, we don't need a rest because this is the last one. So we've got 3 minutes. 3 full minutes. 2, 1, go to the end. Pick up where you left off. Go all the way to 25. Here we go, guys. 5 left, stay with me. All the way, final push. We'll probably all be in different spots. Totally fine, we're all gonna finish together. If you need that rest, I want you to count to 3. 3, 2, 1, then it's your next set. All right, I have 5 thrusters left. Guys, we've got a minute and 10 seconds. Let's try not to stop, all of us, all the way to the end. Everyone else is counting on you, including myself. Final 55 seconds. Go! If you're resting, stop. So we're gonna do a stretch. You need your chair again. So standing up nice and tall. Oh my God, I need a second. Deep breaths. You're gonna place your right foot on the chair. You're gonna lift your arms up and you're gonna rotate to the side. Feeling a nice stretch of that hip flexor. That was awful. You guys did so awesome. Let's switch sides. I admit, if it wasn't for you, I would not have done that. So pushing your hip flexor forward, tucking your pelvis, squeezing your butt, and reach. Big deep breaths. All right, take a seat on your chair. Figure 4, hug your legs in. You can also do this sitting on the floor. That totally works too. Finding a figure 4 here. One more deep breath. All right, other side. Find that figure 4. Chest proud. Full inhale. Full exhale. Awesome job, guys. Give yourselves or me a virtual high five. Have a lovely weekend. We'll be posting content. Stay out on the lookout for our emails. We've got some super exciting things that even the coaches don't know about yet, but I can't wait to tell everyone. Have a good weekend. See you Monday.